Hey guys, I'm Trav,
It's Kid Dracula.
and this time we're going to Somnis Reef, the other water level.
Or, also known as Calidus Channel again.
No, this is a lot different. I actually think it's a lot different.
Well, it uses the same stuff. It looks the same.
It's got new music,
It's
new enemies, new merman even.
bit of a
They
common
have the same-
criticism with this game is reusing areas for this and the mountain area.
They didn't really reuse like any placement or anything though, so
Yeah.
I don't. It's not a That's not one of my criticisms of this game. But I guess I can see why you would not want to use the same tile sets. I guess, but whatever.
So the level is pretty different. So
It is quite different. And these guys are not weak to any of the three glyphs I had equipped, so I'm going to show off Numa.
I thought Numa wasn't all that great.
It's not, but it's a good magic to use on these guys. Because all the other magic they're not weak to.
I found it useful for the boss in this area. I don't know if you use it in this video or not.
I used to use it on this boss, but like most bosses, Ignis is the answer. I think this is some kind of hammer. No, it's the terrible bow glyph
No,
that I will never use.
completely useless, probably.
Well, no, it's. I think if you're doing a physical run, it might be useful on one of the bosses. It's up in the air all the time, but aside from that, I would not use it. And that chest, I don't know what it is, but apparently I don't. Maybe I do want it. I'm killing these guys. It must be an MP up.
That is
If I'm
important.
killing the fish heads, it's got to be an MP up.
MP ups,
There you go.
of course, let you spam more moves due to the way the moves work in this game. Everything costs MP. So.
Yep. And between this video and the last video, I actually played through normal mode over a couple of hours, so I won't be saying I don't know if this is a normal mode anymore. Because now I know.
I think you played through all of normal mode in one sitting, right? Or,
Yeah, it was pretty short. But yeah. We missed something, so we have to go back for it.
that is very
Something's pretty-
unprofessional.
Well, it's very easy to miss, and I thought it was somewhere else, so. It's also required.
I guess it must be a villager then.
That it is. The thing is, like, when I was running this, or playing this time, I got through this area pretty easily, and didn't really have to go back, so this is kind of my first exploration through it in a while.
I don't remember if I really had many problems with this area. I know the boss gave me a lot of trouble, but
Yeah, the boss is a little bit of trouble, and I guess the giant starfish guys can sometimes give you a bit of trouble, but it's not really that bad.
Thank you very much.
And here's my mage villager, yes. I don't even know what she does.
I know you gotta find your cats, but I forget what she gives you.
I have no idea what her rewards are. Like at all.
So I guess you're not doing those side quests in this LP then.
Yeah, I'm not doing her side quests, at least. I am doing a few. I'm probably going to do part of the seamstress's side quest, since I'll probably pick up enough silk thread on the way. But the real important side quest I need to do is the jeweler side quest, which I didn't do before this video, and I definitely should have. Because it makes an upcoming boss a lot longer than it should have been.
Right, you get the earrings that boost your elemental damage.
The earrings actually
Or
give you defense against the element, and rings give you like stronger elemental damage. Yeah. But anyway, this is my first attempt on this boss, because you can see by me not like cutting it, so
it's pretty impressive.
yeah.
Why don't you explain how this boss works?
Well, this boss is, it makes these pillars, which you can break, and in a second it'll use the attack that these pillars are like important for. It's pretty easy to get into a pattern of just using the one attack where it shoots a wave at you, but this is the big attack. If that hits you, like even on normal mode, it does a lot of damage.
Probably kill you in one hit, I would guess.
It can kill me in one hit, yeah. But yeah, Ignis, good for this attack. It's good for this boss because she's kind of big. I can hit her at least 2 times if I don't jump. Ignis 3 if I do jump.
Very good.
Yeah, that wave attack will always be stopped by the pillars as well, so
I didn't know that.
you can use that to your advantage. Like her one attack that can really hit you, well, can hit me, is the one where she whips her hair out very fast. Extremely fast attack. She also has quite a bit of HP.
Yeah, it does take a while to hit her, especially on level 1 hard mode, since you really don't do very much damage to the bosses.
Not until later.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had gotten the elemental ring for fire, this would have been a lot quicker.
Do you know how much it boosts your damage by?
Quite a bit. I think at least like 5 damage on Ignis.
It's a lot, especially considering how much it hits each time you throw it out.
Yeah. Ignis probably has like the lowest cooldown time of any of the magics, but also uses a lot of MP, so that's why it's so good. Yeah, she has a few attacks that she only uses a few times, like she shoots a water hose or something at you, but all in all, this boss really wasn't too much trouble for me this time. I fought her quite a bit in level 1 hard mode. But yeah, this boss is taking a while because I didn't get the ring, unfortunately.
Still take a while anyway, probably.
Yeah. This is really the last boss that takes a long time. Well, no, except for the one right after this. But
I noticed the video is slowing down a little bit. Is that does it do that on the cartridge or just the emulator?
I'm not noticing that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just used to it slowing down if it is. It might slow down a bit when she uses her Maelstrom attack. Not sure. But yeah. This boss is still going.
That's a lot of health.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Get very.
I guess this could be oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say you get very frustrating when bosses have this much health and you make one mistake and then you're dead. But
yeah. I guess these bosses could be considered to be a roguelike too on level 1 hard. I mean, maybe there's a better way to do damage to her that I didn't think of. But she's done. And that pillar definitely could have killed me.
That would be awful.
If I stood there.
There's the medal.
But yeah. Done with this. Now we do the second half of the level, which is more of the same, really. I think Calidus Channel's underwater section is probably a little bit harder than this.
Yeah, it seems like it's bigger too, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it is longer.
Yeah.
This section also has a very short, like above ground sections, and really less like optional things you can go to. I think there's only a few. Like there's one set of HP, MP, and hard up chest in this level.
Does a starfish
Calidus.
poison you, right?
So starfish do poison you, and it's terrible.
Yeah, poison's very bad in this game.
Yeah, it lowers your. I know this from playing normal mode and actually checking, but it lowers your magic defense and the damage that you deal, so it's really bad. Especially in this run. Like most things.
So of course in this run, if you got hit, you'd probably die very quickly after that, so.
Yep.
What was that item you just picked up? I never knew that was there.
That was Vic Viper, it does nothing at all.
No. It's a Konami tribute.
Yeah, there's a few of those in the game. That's the one that I know about. Really, I think there's like a Konami van somewhere in the monastery. I don't really remember where. Not sure what this glyph is. Let's see. Oh, this is a glyph I don't need at all, but I'm getting it anyway, I guess. Just the second level of the axe glyph.
I like the axe glyph sometimes, but I don't know how much useful it is now. But
I mean, I don't use really any weapon glyphs aside from Scutum. And sometimes a sword or a scythe for a glyph union. But
alright.
yeah. This is the next level, Giant's Dwelling. It's got a lot of big enemies
So,
and a big boss.
is this where you get Voluminatio, or is that later?
This is not where you get Voluminatio or Volumbra. That's
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, Ignis is really good for these giant guys.
3 fireballs
damage.
when you throw it out, so all 3 of them hit him. So.
Yep. This level is pretty short as well. And it also has, I think it has the best villager.
Another secret.
Yeah, this isn't, I'm not sure what this does. I think it slightly boosts your stats in some way. I think I equip it later, but it's not really a like important ring or anything. Okay, here is, oh Jesus. Someday I'll get to the villager. There we go.
Alright. Oh yeah, this is a great villager.
Oh, thank goodness.
This is Shanoa's grandmother. Not really, but she could be. Yeah, the really annoying enemies in this level are the curse guys. Those guys up there. And the divas that just come out of the like background and hit you with scissors. I don't know what they're called.
So curse means you can't use any weapons, right?
Curse drains your MP.
Yeah.
And when your MP runs out, you can't use any weapons.
So that's bad, obviously.
Yeah, and it lasts a while. Anyway, let's see. I don't really know if there's much to say about this level. Compared to a few, like in the past, it's really kind of easy.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, that previous room had a few obstacles in it, but I don't.
Yeah. There's one room in a bit that's kind of crazy. There's a robot guy. He's got a pretty good glyph. Well, that one doesn't, but the one later in the game has a pretty good glyph that I probably won't get because it's so damn rare.
Yeah. Usually in this game you don't really have to grind for glyphs like you do in like Dawn of Sorrow, for example, but there's still some rare ones where you have to have patience if you really want them.
Yeah, luckily, like most of the good ones come from enemies casting spells on you. The ones that I use.
Yeah, you just get those. It's only like a few that are really rare. Like I think
Like,
the
here's the room.
Vex glyph is, but, yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely rare, and these curse guys are everywhere. So now I'm screwed. I've got no abilities. Gotta get through the rest of the level without them. But
That's
it's
bad.
almost over. It's almost over, so we're good.
There we go.
And like most bosses, there's a save point, so yeah.
This,
This boss is... I apologize in advance for this boss because it took a while.
well, this is
Like upwards of 4 minutes.
one of my favorite bosses in the game. It's really fun to fight, I think. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got tons of attacks, and they all have really good tells. But I'm just not doing enough damage to him.
I have heard that this guy is a giant JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference, but I'm not familiar with the series, so I wouldn't be able to know for sure.
Me neither. Even though I have an avatar from it for some reason.
Well, you play the
Just
fighting
from the
game.
fighting. Just from the fighting game, yeah. Anyway, this guy has, like I said, tons of attacks. A good way to, like, when he hits the ceiling, right, like this, you scoot him, you won't get hit. You can use scoot him and a glyph to hit him while you're doing that, but it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it is. When he's stomping like that, you have to be sure to be in between his legs, and you have to get.
Yeah, you have to have the right Yeah, right positioning, yeah.
Obviously, we see Ignis being very useful on this tall enemy. As previously
Yeah,
stated.
it's just not doing enough damage.
Should have got the ring.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, when he does this attack, if you go near him, he'll grab you. So don't do that.
Obviously, if you get hit at all, then you're kind of screwed here. But I think this guy does like a lot more damage
He does
compared to the other bosses.
Yeah, he does absurd amounts of damage.
So,
Like this shockwave thing does like maybe 200
yeah.
to me right now. That thing where he just like spikes things out of the ground, like instant death. So much damage.
Very strong boss.
And he has more HP than the last boss, but I can usually hit him with 3 as opposed to 2 on the last boss, so...
Yeah, you can also constantly hit him instead of having to go and stand under pillars.
Yeah. This boss is kind of tough to metal, because he has so many attacks and you gotta be wary of them.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what he's doing here, he's just going really slow for some reason.
I think he just does this, just like walks towards you and then moves back.
And then he goes right into that I'm gonna grab you attack. Yeah, when Shinoa gets grabbed in this game, it's usually trouble. Like the guys in Ruba's Forest that can grab you, this guy, Dracula. I don't know what other things can grab you, but it's usually a very bad thing when that happens.
Yep.
Anyway, I didn't come into this with full hearts, so I can only use one really one union on him. I guess I'm saving it. That attack right there, where he stops a little bit early, it's really easy to get hit by his boot when it's like easing down. I definitely got hit there quite a few times recording this.
I think that ceiling beats destroyed
Another way-
by now.
Yeah. Another way to avoid that attack where he punches and things come out of the ceiling is just hang by the door. It usually won't hit. They usually won't spawn there. Although it might happen. It's just that's the way I did it before I used Scootum.
Really a marathon fight here.
It is a marathon fight, and one mistake can end it. Luckily, it's over.
There we go.
I think this is what is the reference that you were talking about earlier, right here.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either. Maybe we should get that other guy in this video.
Yeah.
He'd know. I think I'm good. Got the medal, getting out.
Meet up with Elvis again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna give us another Dominus Glyph.
Now, is this one useful for anything besides Dracula?
I never used it.
Oh.
I like in this run at least. I think it's one of Dracula's attacks, but aside from that, it's really not useful.
Mhm.
But yep, I might show it off right here maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's not hitting. There we go.
Yeah, that attack.
Yep.
I can't imagine that being
Yeah.
very useful.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was 2 very long levels. Really 2 very long bosses and 2 very short levels, but yeah. Next time we're going to, I believe, Trista's Pass. Later.
Bye.